Hello friends! In today's video, we will visit frog farms in Vietnam to discover the process of transforming frog eggs into delicious frog thighs on the dining table. Female and male frogs will be injected with an aphrodisiac to speed up the mating process. Then they are released into the separate tanks that have been prepared for mating and laying eggs. The mating process of frogs typically begins with male frogs producing distinct calls or vocalizations to attract female frogs. Once a female frog is enticed, she approaches the male, and they engage in amplexus, a mating position where the male grasps the female from behind. During this position, the male releases sperm, which fertilizes the eggs as the female lays them. On average, it typically takes about 1 to 3 weeks for frog eggs to hatch into tadpoles. Tadpoles are aquatic and have gills for breathing underwater. As tadpoles mature, they undergo metamorphosis, a transformative process. During this stage, the tadpoles develop lungs, lose their gills, and grow legs. Their tails shrink, and their bodies change shape to become more frog-like. Once metamorphosis is complete, the tadpoles have transformed into young frogs, also known as froglets or juvenile frogs. At this stage, they have developed both lungs and limbs, but are still smaller and less developed than adult frogs. Farmers often separate young frogs into different tanks or enclosures as a part of frog farming practices. This separation serves several purposes, such as managing frog growth, monitoring health, preventing overcrowding, and providing them with optimal conditions for growth and development. Regularly, farmers scrub the tank walls, surfaces, and any equipment to prevent the buildup of algae or bacteria. Commercial frog feed typically utilizes high-quality ingredients to ensure optimal nutrition. These ingredients may include fish meal, soybean meal, grains, vitamins, minerals, and other additives necessary for frog health and growth. The The pellets are designed to float in the water, making them easily accessible for both aquatic and semi-aquatic frog species. Feeding frequencies, portion sizes, and feeding methods may vary depending on the frog species, age, and growth stage. Frog harvesting is typically done when the frogs have reached a desirable size or stage of development. Frogs are caught and put in net bags. Each bag contains about 15 to 20 kilograms of frogs. Let's watch the process of frog catching and the satisfaction of farmers during the harvest. In addition to Vietnam, frogs are also raised in France, Indonesia, Thailand, America, and especially China. In the US, frogs are raised on a small scale and are often used for research purposes. Frog bags are weighed before being shipped to a market or processing plant. Frogs are killed, skinned, and legs are taken. They are washed and soaked in a cold water tank, of which the temperature is 7 degrees Celsius, to remove all the remaining blood on the frogs. Frog legs are trimmed with scissors. Leftover skin, organs, and bloodstains are removed. After washing, the frog legs are transferred to the freezing line. Frog legs are arranged in a single layer and do not overlap. The temperature of frog legs after freezing must reach -18 degrees Celsius. Then they are packed according to the weight required by the customer.